Good times with Tony Stark. Alright, Mickey POV. Me and Bruce finally made it to Bridge. There I saw Natasha, Steve, space, comma, some huge hot blonde guy, and Phil, space, period. Blondie's not my type anyways.
Some huge hot guy and Phil, like,
space, period.
Not important.
I went up to the screen to see Fury and Loki the bastard, god of lies, and something else. Here's what we all listened to. Loki, it's an impressive cage, space, comma, but not ad for me, I think. Fury, built for something a lot stronger than you. Please note the a lot, not a lot, but the a lot.
Oh, the bastard god of lies and something else.
Loki, oh, I've heard the mindless beast who makes place, he's still a man. Space, no wait. I've heard the mindless beast who makes place, he's still a man. How desperate are you call on such creatures to defend you. Fury, how desperate am I? You threaten my world with war, space, comma. You still a force you can only hope to control. You talk about peace, I don't even know what that is, and yet you kill because it's fun. You have made me very desperate, and you might not be glad that you did. Loki, oh, it burns you to have come so close to to have the Tesseract, space, comma, to have power, unlighted power, and for what a warm life for all mankind to share, and then to be reminded what real power is. Fury, well, let me know if real power wants a magazine or something.
Kind of magazine.
Everything went all quiet.
It is Russia.
It is Russia.
Bruce, wow, he really grows on you, doesn't he? Oh, I'm sorry, doesn't he? Mickey, I know the perfect psychiatrist. Steve, Loki's gonna drag this out, space, comma, so Thor, what's his play? Thor, he has an army, the Chitauri from the realm of Asgard, space, comma. He means to lead them against your people. They will win him the earth, and return he gives them the Tesseract. Steve, an army from outer space. I spaced out then. I could imagine myself and aliens having a normal conversation while sipping tea and eating the best chocolate chip cookies. Bruce, I don't think we should be focusing on Loki. That guy's brains is a bag full of cats. You can smell crazy on him. Thor, be careful. I'm sorry, be careful. It's one word. Be careful. How you speak. Loki is from Asgard and is my brother. Natasha, he killed 80 Poe pill in 2 days. Thor, he's adopted. Mickey, I'm serious about that psychiatrist. I got the Nuber right here on speed dial. They all turn their heads to me with sweet, questioning looks. Bruce, why?
Bruce, why?
Bruce, why?
Mickey, Fury questions my sanity sometime, or if ever was dropped on my head when I was a baby. Hill throws me a just box filled with blood type A. I enjoyed it while I missed another part of the conversation. Stark walked in. Do they need the iridium for? Toby, it's a stabilizing agent. It means it won't collapse on itself like it did at S.H.I.E.L.D. Tony walked over by Thor patting his arm. Tony, no hard fellings, point blank. You got a mean swing. Also, the portal can open as wide and as long Loki wants space, period. He pointed to one of the computer agents. That man's playing Gallagher. It's Gallagher, not Gallagher. Gallagher, he thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. Brackets, I'm going to skip the rest because I don't know it. Bracket. Steve, is that what just happened? Tony, it's good to meet you. Work on the anti-electron collisions is unparalleled, and I'm a huge fan of how you turn into an enormous giant rage monster. Bruce looked uncomfortable. Bruce, thanks. Fury came in. He looked at me for a sec, then turned away, space, period. Is only here to track the cube. I was hoping you might join him. Steve lookered at Fury. Steve, let's start with that stick of his. It may be magical, but it works an awful lot like a hydro weapon. Mickey, maybe it sends little Loki's to Piopel's brain so he can control them. Fury turned to me. Fury, Mickey, you still go to that psychiatrist? Mickey, twice a moth. Why? It's twice a moth. Why? Fury, make it 4 times a month. I nodded. Fury then turned to Steve. Fury, I don't know about that, but it's powered by the cube, and I'd like to know how Loki used it to turn 2 of the sharpest men I know into his personnel flying monkeys. Thor looked very confused. Thor looked very confused. Sensek, he not from here, I remembered. Thor, monkeys, I do not understand. Steve, I do! Pointed his finger at Thor. The room went silent. Steve, I understand that reference. Stark, shall we play Doctor? Bruce, let's play.
Let's play.
Bruce, why?
Begging to walk away. Space, period. Fury, take Mickey with you. space period. I skipped after them. That bold had a lot of sugar in it. Chapter 3, which didn't happen because they had a mental breakdown and
Rage quitted.
They rage quitted, and then my favorite part is, by the way, for the spelling, I'm a 14-year-old girl who's struggling in school because of people like you. She's a 14-year-old girl
What?
that can't use spell check.